Hi and welcome back to the Centre for Innovation Leadership. I'm Gomes. I'm here with Aileen, who's been on one of our CLIC Accelerator courses, and we're just here to find out a bit about our experience on the course and where she is now. So Aileen, can you introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your business?
Thanks, Demi. Well, my name is Aileen Gomes and I'm the owner director of Melville Gomes Associates. We are a small firm of charter building spares and project managers. We act for public and private sector clients across the Central Belt in Scotland, and we help them really with their commercial property problems.
Perfect. So Aileen, why did you choose the CLIC Accelerator and did you feel it met your expectations?
Well, I recognised in my industry and generally in the world, as everybody knows, that tech was accelerating. And I wanted to better understand it and also to find out how it could help my business. And yes, I would say 100% the course met my expectations and beyond.
Okay. So did you feel that the project helped you address your initial goals or challenges, and can you give us any examples of what they were?
Yeah, I think for me as a small business owner and as a surveyor, in the courses that I did, there isn't any formal marketing training, and anything I know about marketing I have learned pretty much in my own practice and with my previous employer, so it's been very organic. And I think one of the most interesting things for me doing the CLIC course was a formal introduction to marketing techniques, which I had never had before. And I was quite surprised to see that some of the things that I taught myself seemed to be validated, so that was excellent. But I think that was superb training for me, and also to learn to understand like how that training, I could use that to apply innovative ideas in my business.
Oh, brilliant. So thinking back onto the course then, which strategy or insight that was taught had the biggest impact on obviously your business and thinking?
I think the sort of biggest light bulb moment for me, if you like, was that innovation could help me grow my business, and actually could be the complete catalyst for growing my business. So that was one thing, and also that in doing so, it would be a route to new markets for me, which I had not considered before. So I think doing the course helped me formalise or straighten out in my mind how I was going to approach bringing tech into my business and using that to help me grow my business.
Yeah, no, I think as well, having that light bulb moment, it really does shape the experience after that, because you start to understand what is actually.
Absolutely, yeah, it was clear, because I think at the beginning it was all a bit new,
yeah,
and all a bit strange. But I think as we got into the course and Stuart, taught the theory in his imitable way, I think we all the cohort completely got behind him and suddenly realised that what he was saying completely and 100% made sense.
Oh, I'm glad. Well, obviously, just going off of the whole light bulb moment, what would you say was the most important moment in the course for you and was most valuable?
I think when we did a session whereby we were considering what our existing market strengths were and how we could potentially use tech to try to strengthen our position in the marketplace. And I think when we had the live session with Belrock coming into the college and they were demonstrating in a very clear and most interesting way how they were using tech to integrate with real estate solutions, I think that was a fantastic example of how tech can really bring businesses forward. Okay. And for me, that was really a key and very significant point on the course.
Oh, good. No, that's good. We love to see how we can get our ecosystem partners involved, and obviously if that was beneficial to you, then that's amazing.
Yeah, definitely, and I think the examples that Belrock used in their session was very close to things that I would be familiar with.
Oh, really?
Therefore, it all made a lot of sense, and just further reinforced like how key technology and embracing technology is going to be for real estate businesses now and in the future.
Good. So So how have you applied what you've learned on the course to obviously your business and your day-to-day practice and even just more your strategic thinking?
I think in sort of practical terms and most immediate, I've managed to develop some software to help automate my internal systems.
Wow.
So I have found that we are in the beginning stages, but I have recognised that that is going to be a key asset for me going forward. I think it's important to be able to understand all the data around your own business.
Yeah.
In order that you can see how you're going to perform in the future. And also now we are starting to look at how we can try and bring tech into our own day-to-day practices on site. We're still working through that, but I can see that that will help me be more efficient. It will help me to process the huge amounts of data that we collect as surveyors, and that will help me to offer better strategic advice to my clients.
That's fantastic. That is amazing, honestly. I always love to hear how other businesses are taking different ideas, but that's amazing, the fact that you've actually managed to get something that you can take on and it'll be a long-term development.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the key thing that the course that I got from that was that it's looking at your own business, how it performs.
Yeah.
But I think and using tech to help you with that. But I think also to try to innovate in what your service offering is, so that again that you are you're keeping ahead of the market, because at the moment, as you know, it's very fast moving.
Yeah. No, amazing. Great to hear about how obviously the course has helped impact your business, but what we would really love to know is how it's impacted you personally, because obviously this is more of a professional thing as well as a personal development as well. So how would you say it's impacted your mindset?
I think the course has had an amazing impact on my mindset. I mean, I am quite I try to be modern thinking, but obviously in my peer group, technology can be quite a scary thing. But I knew I had to find out more about it and not be afraid of it. And I think the course has given me the confidence to definitely not be afraid of it, and in fact completely embrace it. So I think in terms of mindset, it did open my mind to what technology can do in your business, and also how it can help you, look forward. And I think that's been a really amazing thing.
Amazing, because they always do say the business does start within you.
100%. Yes.
No, I'm really glad.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you wish we would have covered on the course that wasn't covered?
Well, I think it's for the length of the course. I think the course content was excellent. I think it covered all the basics. It gave me, as I've said, a grounding in formal marketing techniques, which I did not have. So I've definitely learned from that, and it's given me the key switch, if you like, to understand how technology can help. And I think the only thing, if you had to cover more, I would say is, well, I only wish I could do it again, because I'm sure I would learn even more.
No, good. I'm glad. If it ever does come around again, we can have you back on.
That would be great. That'd be lovely.
So I'm going to put you on the spot here. First of all, would you recommend the course to anyone else?
Yes, I think if you are in a field a bit like mine, where there's been a traditional way of doing things for a long time, but now we're in a place where tech is going to evolve our industry, I think the course gives an excellent grounding in how to tackle those challenges, and also to see the opportunities. So I would 100% recommend the course.
And if you were to describe it in 3 words, what would they be?
Well, that's very tricky, Dana, because it was quite an
I
intense
did say
course.
I'd put you on the spot.
Yes. For me, I would think if I had to come up with 3 words to describe the course, I would say it's innovative, strategic, and it's thinking.
3 fabulous words. Well, thank you very much. I've really enjoyed to hear your insights in the course, and it's been great to see how far you've came since the course as well, professionally and personally. So thank you very much, and it's been great to have you on.
Thank you, Demi. Really enjoyed being here.
And thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for more episodes.
Thank you.